Hello everybody, my name is Icy Chill and welcome back to some more Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. In the last episode we beat our second boss and got the lizard tail ability, which will let us slide, as you can see. So in today's episode we're actually going to be going to get several things that we couldn't get without sliding before. First things first, I'm going to actually change it up so my spell book is on, because I don't have too many hearts right now and I feel it'd be best to spare them a little. So I'm just gonna quickly go through, and I remember seeing a collectible that we couldn't get without the sliding ability, so I'm gonna quickly see if I can get that. I need to go down, right. These level layouts can be a bit confusing at times, but I still like them because isn't that what Metroidvanias are? Confusing until you understand them? Like, if any of you guys have ever played Hollow Knight, how much of it did you understand on your first few hours of gameplay? You don't understand much with these types of games, and oh yeah, here's the thing, by the way. But yeah, you don't understand much with these games, and it's just sort of like, you know, it exists, I guess. But yeah, the slide is about as efficient as the dash, if not more so, because, you know, the slide's just cooler looking and can actually damage enemies. I believe it does the amount of damage your whip would do. I could be wrong on that, but I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna go back now and loop around to the entrance, because I think that would be quicker. Gonna take you out. Right, that one was where we got the cross. Gonna heal here, but not save. You can actually use those as just healing rooms if you don't want to exactly save yet. And now that we open this way, we can just go back to the entrance directly. It's a nice little touch that they added that. How close am I to leveling up? Oh, I'm really close to leveling up. Yeah, we're probably gonna be levels. It's typical that I'm about level 7 before continuing on with the game. So, yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, wait. I know the first one in this room has the dagger, which is not what I want. Okay, so I actually have an area I need to go to. There's two areas, actually, that are of interest right now. The area just by the second save point. The one at the highest point, really. It's that area and the area downwards that we haven't gone through yet. So we're just gonna move on. Take out some bats because we level up. Nice. And feel sad that we couldn't get that heart. I mean, our hearts are kind of useless, you're gonna find later on. It's kind of a thing with this game, is that your hearts don't have much of a use after you get spell books, because really, why do you want to use the weaker sub-weapons when you have elemental spells that most enemies could be more vulnerable to? I guess that's kind of the whole psychology of having them, but also I can get they were trying to create this sort of thought like, is my sub-weapon or is this spell better in this situation? But more often than not, it's the spell that's more useful, because it has an elemental affinity and your normal attacks don't, you know? Now that I'm done with that sort of little rant there, I'm gonna just the Bone Soldiers. This is where we had our first conversation with Death. If it isn't my loyal acquaintance... Oh, I didn't know those guys dropped potions. I don't think think I got that drop too much, actually. It's interesting that I got it now. But yeah, basically we're just trying to go through and... we're gonna be getting... frickin' Fleemen. Nobody likes them. Right, it's here that we're actually most... and Medusa heads too, I hate them both. It's here that we're most curious about because this has summer clothes and the fire book. Let's check out those summer clothes first. Drops defense by 2, but increases intelligence by 5. Let me actually, like... okay, so that's a 4 boost, and that's a 2 boost, and 5. I think the summer clothes are better. But now let's go for the fire book. And so we have a new spell book. Well, this spell is a bit more useful when in... yeah, it's pretty useful. This spell is a firestorm, so I think I'm gonna keep this and maybe find the cross later. Because a lot of enemies at this point of the game have weaknesses to fire, and I just think it's going to be a bit more useful than, say, not having a good fire attack. Because, I mean, look at that damage. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what I'm now needing to do is wait for my MP to get high enough for me to... actually, I'll demonstrate the axis. I'm basically going to probably be doing a bonus video where I demonstrate all of the sub-weapon spellbook combos. So I probably shouldn't worry too much about demonstrating them all here, because I'm going to make a more concise video about that later. But this is a new area. Welcome to the Room of Illusion. Interesting area, I'll give it that. But yeah, this area is definitely not designed for early endeavors, because it has lizardmen, like, strewn through it. Like, this place reeks of lizardman. I don't know what a lizardman would smell like. I just assume it wouldn't be too pleasant. Now we have some more Medusa heads, of course. A fancy bandana, which is interesting. Let's see what that does. It's a straight downgrade from everything we have by a bit of defense. But I guess it looks fancy. Yeah, so we're basically just going through now. Taking damage because I suck. Oh yeah, the fire one is a set of projectiles that costs a lot of MP. And this is what would be preventing you from going further. And you get a heart max up and a lucky charm. Let's look at the lucky charm in place of our leather boots. It's a defense downgrade but a luck upgrade, so I'd take it. Wait. Okay. So, we're now in this mysterious room, so I'm going to take a little break, and when I come back, we're going to explore what this gateway of sorts does. Bye, fwens. And I'm back. I just got some snack, so now we're ready to continue. Through the gates! For some reason, things look a bit different than they did before. Mysterious castle treasury with skeleton ribs. I love that name. Looking at the map, that room was marked with yellow. Now we get the potion. Yay! How many do we actually have? Let me check. a lot. Perhaps not enough, though. I'm only kidding with you guys. 6 is plenty for this point of the game. So we now have 2 splitting pathways. I think this area is the deadlier area. I ain't even gonna lie. This area is downright horrifying if you're a new player. Oh yeah, we can finally demonstrate that axe spell, which is double dragon. Pretty useful if you ask me. Also, skeleton blazes. They can be a bit of a pain sometimes. Along with ghosties. Who knows? Just gonna take out the ghosties, get the wristband. Oh god, what is this? Castlevania Circle of the Moon all over again? That's a joke for fans of that game. Now, let's actually check it out in place of my, it's the exact same stats. That's interesting. Skeleton Flail is next, and we have a lot of ghosts. And we also get an Uncurse potion, which will cure a status known as the Curse. Honestly, it's quite useful. When it's useful. We get a heart max up, always appreciated, despite the fact that I don't really use hearts. And a save room, definitely appreciated. Man, now I'm hoping this recording is actually taking, otherwise, if it weren't taking, then I'd kind of be screwed, cause I rely on these things to work. If the recording doesn't take, think of it like I would have to re-record the entire video from the beginning. Really just tap the dash button to get away from the skeleton blazes. And now prepare for the room I fear the most in this game. Because of this thing, the Feather Demon. It launches these projectile things at you so frequently. And they hurt. Of course, I want to try taking him. I took him out. I took him out. And now I'm level 8. Of course, this is locked as well. So we have a few locked doors and not much we can do about them, really. Excuse me. Had a snack before doing this little bit. Now we have new pathways opening up. A way down. And a rock here which we can't get past. And the gate guarder. Let's just attack him relentlessly. Because he's like the living armor in that he'll stagger back if you hit him enough. Then, he falls down the stairs and breaks that. It's kind of funny in my opinion. Well, welcome! Huh? Why do you have a shop set up in a place like this? Well, being the wandering merchant that I am, during my travels I was suddenly swallowed up by a dense fog, and ended up here. Still, there's no need for you to set up shop in a place like this. At first, I spent some time looking for an exit. I couldn't find one, so without other options, I opened up for business right here. So what can I do for you? Yeah, we can buy and sell things. What's most important is he actually gives us some pretty good armor. some. And also Castle Map 2, which I will gladly take. We can also sell our opal for 125, which is good. Now, looking at the map, here's what we have to explore. A large bulk of the castle is now available to us. So now we can make forward progress and not get too lost. Of course, not all areas are marked on the castle maps, that's just how these things go. And also Peeping Eye and Bomber Armors. The Bomber Armors suck, I ain't even gonna lie. And the combinations of enemies in these rooms can suck a lot. Like, you need to be very careful in these rooms, or else that's gonna happen, and you're gonna take a lot of damage, and it's gonna be really bad. That's ectoplasm. You know, not too tricky, just another floating enemy. And then we get cloth tunic. By the way, I don't think something made of cloth should be that good. Just saying. I mean, unless it's like metal cloth. But like, why would you even call it cloth at that point, you know? Okay, I'm mostly relying on my magic spells to take these guys out, because they're not nice. Okay, there we go. And we get a chair. You guys will know why this is important in a little bit. Okay. I'm mostly worried about the time, because... Yeah, okay. Is there... Oh god, oh god, oh god, Uncurse potion and potions. Yeah, curses will inhibit your movement a lot. As in, you can't dash, you can't jump as good, and yeah. I'm sorry, I need to look for a save point, like, now. Oh. Whoa, what a nice room. Maybe a bit tasteless. Perhaps some furniture. Okay, I guess I'll try putting this down right here. And yeah, we have a room we can decorate. This is what these collectibles are for. But I really need a freaking save point. I want to end the video soon so it doesn't drag on. Alright, I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I'm going to end it on a save state. So, this has been Icy Chill. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, fwens.